somewhere. All right. You got your spot right here. You can see your name right on the back. They're all labeled, okay? So you guys are all set. You're both right here. You found where the beer and the food is, so that's good. Okay? You probably have the program. I can share it with you. It's digital. All you do is scan. When you go out and scan the poster, there's a QR code on it. Yeah, poster right there. If you scan the QR code, you've got the program. But these two have never faced before in PSA competition. This is their first meeting in PSA competition. Ranked Georgia, the Scottish player, is 59th in the world, and Zena is 89th in the world. Yes. And now they rank weekly, so we will know the impact next week is the change. You're in charge tonight, Steve, on the first one? Okay. Good to know. All right. Well, enjoy yourself.
Hello everyone. I would like to welcome you to this year's Nash Cup Women's Final. I am Daniel Magby from Czech Republic, and commentating with me is Corinne Malik.
Hi everyone, how are you?
I'm good. How are
Good?
you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank
That's
you.
good. We just finished the challenger matches.
Yeah, and you won easily because you got all the easy challenges.
Oh, I mean, that's one way to describe it. The other way would be I'm better. But let's
Yeah.
not
Okay, that's both ways, both ways.
let's not talk about that. Okay. So today in our final we have Georgia Adderley
From
and
Scotland.
Zina Zain from Egypt.
Yep.
Um, if you we are just getting their rankings. I don't think I know their rankings by but, in my brain. I'm so sorry. Uh, what's her ranking now? So Georgia is 60 right now.
No, Georgia's 60 right now in the world, and then
Her best was 50,
58.
58.
Highest of 58, and then you got Zina. Zina
Zina.
is 92 this month, but highest is 89.
Thank you so much.
It's alright. A bit slow to it. But
Yeah,
we got there
yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
end.
It's the last day. We're all a little bit slow. So what is your prediction for this match?
I say Georgia 3-1.
Okay. My bet is Zina 3-1.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So what do you think Georgia needs to do to
I feel like she just
win?
needs to keep Zayna in the rallies and just watch out for her boasts and short balls, because Zina does like to go short quite a bit. So Georgia Adderley needs to make sure she's watching out for those shots and just keeping a nice patient game down the forehand and backhand side balls, nice and straight, and just taking the time away from Zayna.
That sounds like a good plan.
So this is actually the first time Georgia and I keep getting it wrong. Zina have met on tour. So this is their first match against each other. So it should be a good match. I think it's going to be a great match.
Yeah. The first game I think is gonna be more to get
Very attacking.
get to know each other.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, but I think we are in for a treat. So
Yeah.
stick with us.
Thumbs up. Right, so Georgia's starting off this semi-final. I think they're nervous.
Yeah.
Very nervous.
Yeah.
I'll be nervous.
Yeah, I mean it's a big tournament. It's a great opportunity to get up in the rankings. So yeah. So what do you think about this tournament? How did you enjoy it so far?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I think it's been really well run, to be fair. The club's lovely, everyone's lovely, like it's very welcoming. And yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And even better that my brother's into the final, so it's good stuff.
That's good
Can't
stuff.
complain.
Yeah, I think most players would agree that this is one of the most liked tournament on the tour.
Yeah.
I think I have heard about this tournament way before.
Some good
Way before
cross-court
I
shots there
even
from Zina.
Yeah, way before I even went to Canada my first time, everybody said, "No, you have to play Nash Cup." So I have the similar experience like you. I think it's a very great tournament.
Zina's playing a lot of cross-court drops.
Yeah, it's not the
Great shot. Nice cross-court hard kill.
yeah, but Georgia likes to sometimes.
She
Like-
holds back in the first game a lot, I
Yeah.
feel.
But she plays these kind of random front shots sometimes,
Yeah.
which I don't think is gonna be a great weapon against Zina.
Zina's just going to be firing it in loads in
Yeah.
this first game, testing if Georgia's going to get them back or not. And again, see? Three 0 to Zina. It's a great lane.
Yeah.
Oh, an error from Georgia.
Yeah, you can see she's a little bit
Just giving away cheap points now.
nervous.
Level? Say lap.
I think so. Yeah. What do you think? It looks like
I think it was a lap.
yeah. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Shot by Georgia. First point on the board. Just needs to really get in front of Zina and really get on the volley and take that time away from her opponent.
True. Good stroke.
Bit of a
Sure,
Georgia's
but it's
complaining about the swing.
yeah, but it's a stroke.
Yeah, it's a loose ball. It's just popped out. So maybe the swing was a little bit dramatic. You never know, but
Yeah.
it was a poor shot from Georgia. So
Yeah. Oh, but you will take it any day.
yeah. Anyone would take that stroke. Like you took that game today, all the money.
Wow. Wow.
It's always important to get that lead, especially in the first game. It
Yeah.
really gives you that confidence going into
Yeah.
the second. Oh, unlucky, that was just out. I feel like Georgia's holding her back a bit too much.
Yeah,
She's
she's in
not-
defensive mode right now, which I don't think it's gonna work perfectly.
Zina's very quick as well around the court, so she's going to get a lot back, so Georgia needs to expect that.
Yeah, well, yesterday she had really tough match, but
Yeah.
super tough match.
Especially
so-
she was 2-0 up and then Lucy brought it back to 2-all,
Yeah.
and then in the fifth,
yeah, that was a really great game. So if
See,
you,
look,
if you
that's a
guys
great
want to
get.
watch a great,
and again, that's a great
oh,
get.
that's a great get. Ooh, that was close.
Her length's hitting is
Oh.
not very good at the moment, Georgia's. They're just popping a bit
Yeah.
too short.
It's a great line.
Using the height well.
Shot.
That's a great shot. Oh, she got it.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a great rally. No, that's not a lap.
That's an all-out
No lap.
probably. Yeah, it's an all-out probably.
The ball was more to the right of her. She went too much to the opponent now.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, so but you guys, if you want to watch a great match, you can see the semi-final from yesterday on
I'll
YouTube.
move it. I've done that already. I did it already.
Yeah, probably one of the best matches I've seen. So yeah, you can check it on.
Oh, she
that's
got it, she got it, get back up! Ah.
Oof. That looked painful.
Yeah. See, look, Zina's taped up though. What do you think's wrong with that? Do you think she's injured or just a bit sore from her matches?
Probably sore. I mean, she
It
had,
didn't look like she injured herself yesterday,
yeah.
so I
I
don't
mean,
think
if
it's an
she had
injury.
so much from
Yeah. She's had
injuries, she
she's
wouldn't
played the
play.
most games though because she had a first round and Georgia didn't.
Yeah.
So this is her fifth match. This is Georgia's
Oh
fourth
yeah.
match.
And she always plays somebody higher seeded, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so.
Good lifting here from Georgia, giving herself
Shot.
time. That boast. She's really got to watch
Yeah.
out for that boast. Not getting enough width on the
No,
ball. Being impatient there.
Yeah. And she's very playing too soft. I would like to see more varied,
Yeah,
like
but she
hard,
said vary the pace.
soft.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now it's just like a kind of slow around middle. It's just nothing. Choke. Yeah. It's a little bit nerves in the first
7
game.
game balls
Yeah.
for Zina. She's not finding her length at all. She's just
No.
going too short too
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, it's just not gonna work against Zina. She's very fast on the ball and anything around middle she has got really fast first step.
Yeah.
So
That's a bit better. Be patient. Yeah, that's a great shot. Oh. See, she's forcing it. She's going
Yeah.
short way too early when she doesn't need to. Just needs to straighten up and really get in front of her opponent.
so okay. So Zina leads 1 game to us. And we'll see you after this break. See you later.
So we're back for the second game. Georgia really needs to push up in front of her opponent and just really get that length hitting going well in the back corners. Straining up a little bit more. She's cross-courting a bit too much and going short way too early. So she just needs to be patient really, but aggressive and patient, but varying the pace at the same time.
And she needs to also prolong the rallies a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, like we said, Zina has played a lot of minutes on the court this week. So the longer it gets, I think the better for Georgia. Oh, that's a good
Zina
shot.
is literally attacking every shot here.
Oof. Oh.
Ah. I feel like Georgie needs to just slow down the pace because she's just every ball that Zina's hitting is just so fast and hard and aggressive. Hope you guys didn't hear that.
Yeah. Shot. Yeah, she's so far she's absolutely in control of the match. Yeah. I think Georgia needs to change it real quickly or it can get out
See,
of
all
her
these
hands
loose
very
balls,
quick.
it's just giving Zazina all these opportunities.
Yeah, this
It's
is
a great
better.
length. She'll probably welcome that, especially after hitting that ball in the middle of the court. She'll be able to get a good length on that ball.
Yeah.
It's better. See, that was
Much
aggressive.
better.
She was getting the volley. She was really. Yeah. Didn't know what else. Lifting out well. See, look, she's just going for every possible.
That's
That's
a
only a
stroke.
let.
That's a stroke.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'd say it as a let. Her racket wasn't ready.
I mean, the backswing would have been very hurtful. No? You want to be hit?
I'd say a let.
Nah, but don't listen to her, okay? It's a stroke.
Oh! Get it!
That's a no
Oh,
let.
no,
That's
come
a
on,
no
Pella.
let now. That's a no let now. It's a no let. It's a no let.
I'd say just a
It's
let.
I would give.
A little bit.
I would give it a no let probably.
I'd say yes, let. It's just that's a bit unfair. Like it wasn't it was a good drop, but it wasn't a winning
You
drop.
have to be harsh. You have to give a
Yeah,
send a message.
but then you could just talk about the other decision.
Yeah, but that was the message. Like I fucked up the first time.
Oh!
Oh boy.
You're gonna love it back next serve.
Suck.
That's skill. Yeah,
That's
it's
not skill. That's not
That
skill.
is skill. You
That's not
practice to
skill.
do them.
No.
You don't train for
No,
them.
you practice for the side ball link. You don't practice for the back ball link.
5-4 up for Zina. Length. Needs to capitalise on those loose balls though.
Yeah.
Just hit a good length. Zina put it into the middle.
That's a good one. Good one.
Ah, see? That rally down the backhand side, Zina got a bit impatient and tries to go for a winner and tinned it.
True. But I don't know if that's the goal to feed it to the middle and then
Yeah.
hope for her
Yeah.
error. Much
Nice
better.
little hold
That's
there on
much
the
better.
volley.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Yeah, that's much
Good
better.
leg.
That's a
Great
good
leg.
one. Much better. That's much better from
You
Georgia.
can see more of that from Georgia. Good rally building, using the length, width, and depth. Hear that? Hear that, Daniel?
Yes.
Length,
Yes.
width, depth.
Wow. The holy trinity of squash.
It's the I need to think of like the three what?
The Three Stooges? I don't know. It's the holy trinity. I said it.
See again, a good length, punishing your opponent in the back corners. Yep, Oh, that was a great volley. Someone in the crowd said textbook.
Yeah.
Textbooks. Every short second back's over in this rally.
I don't think
That's the first length. It's about to dig that out. And again.
good.
Get
Shot.
it? Oh, good lift out.
Stroke.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a stroke. No.
It's a stroke, but I know it's loose.
I mean,
But she really let her clear a little bit.
sure, maybe the backswing was like, or the swing was
Pushing her
maybe
in
a
a
little
little
bit over, but I mean, she
It is
couldn't
a
play the
Porsche.
ball.
It is not
She
not
couldn't
tight
play the
enough.
ball. No, she couldn't play that ball. This is good. Okay.
Great shot, Georgia.
Nice
Taking
shot.
it in short.
Nice shot. Bad selection of shot, but a great shot. That's a great pickup. Yeah. Oh.
Dina got a bit too excited there. She thought she had it. No, it's 8-all.
Yeah, they put it wrong.
Oh no, it is, yeah, 9-7 to Georgia.
Yeah. We have some refereeing issues here.
Technical machines.
Oh, that's a human error, 100%.
So, yeah, I should say that. I'm not going to say that.
Why not?
Anyways, back to squash. It's a good lift out. This is a good rally, guys. Needs to capsize on this ball.
Yeah, it's a poor attack again.
Pulled it, she hit through it. Good both. Volley. She's obviously going to get that back. Oh!
Gets it down.
That was down, yeah.
Yes,
It hit
that
the
was
tin.
down. Everybody got very excited, but it was down.
I know. No, I think they knew it was down actually.
I'm thinking how of them were
50-50.
clueless, but I don't want to.
Tight shots on the backhand side wall.
Oh, we have a crying baby now.
Yeah, you're the crying baby.
Oh.
Great shot. She got
Yeah,
it.
good pickup. Good pickup.
This is good rallies here in this second game.
It's a good shot.
That was cheeky! That is a cheeky way to win that point. 2 game balls for Georgia. You can hear the crowd love that one, guys. The crowd loved it.
Yeah.
Nasty.
That would kill me mentally, probably. Ooh. 9-10. This is getting interesting. Ooh.
Tie-break game?
Forehand, I like it.
Mind
I
games.
Like this. I like
Mind games.
it. I love it.
Shouting.
I was hoping for a serve to the body, but
Yeah. No, you can't do 2 mind games. We can.
oh, of course you can.
Of course, you can do as many as you
You
want.
can do anything. You can serve out when you're doing balls.
That's not a good idea.
No,
This is very tough
much
rally.
better. Much better.
Oh,
game from Georgia.
So it's 1-all win game. Georgia takes that game 11-9. See you after the break. Just a quick one, guys. If any of you have any questions, just comment them in the chat and we'll answer them for you as well on the YouTube live stream. So we've got Georgia starting off this third game. Close, nice, good rallies between these two so far. Let's hope for a good third game in this one. How much lime? I didn't actually see that rally.
I don't know. You have to tell me what happened.
I think Georgia must have hit like a really short shot and she might have thought it hit the tin, but not sure. Cheers. It's a good length from Zina. What do you want to see Zina do in this game to get a 2-1 lead?
Be more patient, I think. Like sometimes she pushes it too much, like she doesn't have to.
Yeah.
I feel like Georgia.
But then again, that she took that opportunity and she went for it and she's hit a quality most of it.
But I don't think there was like a prepared shot.
Yeah, I get you.
You know, because Georgia, I feel, gives her a lot of opportunities with like these kind of middle, something between, I don't know what is this middle cross kill, but it's not really a kill.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
She's trying to do a kill, but it's just standing a bit too short and not enough width on that ball. That was a good shot from Georgia.
Yeah, she can, like, she is creative, but I feel like sometimes the creativity like gives so much opportunity for Zina. So, no.
Who do you think the crowd are cheering for? Who do you think the crowd are cheering for?
Georgia, I think.
That's just a lap.
Oh.
Good decision. No, it's a lap. Crowd is saying fishing.
I don't think it was a fishing, it was just a...
She's just
yeah, it's just
enough
simple.
space and just a simple lap.
Yeah. Shot.
Great get. And again. See, that ball is a good shot, but not good enough. I feel like Georgia's lifting out well from the front of the court, though.
But she's also working twice as hard, so...
Yes. Ah, she
And
forced that one. She forced
this is
it.
what happens. Like if you work too hard, you try to force it, and so I'm a little bit worried. Like she can get a lot of balls back, but it's also forcing her, I think, to be more aggressive than she would like to. Good pressure. Good pressure. Yeah, I think she's more conservative now. Like
Yeah.
stopped
She's
playing
holding the
some,
at the front of the court. She's
yeah.
holding the ball a lot more. Really messing with Georgia's movement. And again, there, see,
Yeah.
those kills
Yeah,
aren't
these
good
are
enough.
not working
They're
at
just
all.
popping out the side
Yeah.
wall way too much.
It's not a great. Like it's much better if she plays deep and on the wall than these kills. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said like Georgia gives too much opportunities for
Yeah.
Gina.
And she's letting too much drop at the back of the court as well. Like
Yeah,
that should have been
yeah,
taken early, in
yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like Zena's really getting on the volley and playing it before the back wall as soon as possible.
That's a
great
good
job.
shot. What? It's a great shot from Zena.
Firing it in from the back of the court.
I mean, nothing you can do. That's a
You
great
look like
shot.
you've been crying.
Huh?
You look like you've been crying.
No. I mean, no. I hope so.
But you hope not.
I hope not. There is nothing to cry about. Great shot.
Oh.
Great pickup.
Good lift, bit too over here. See that racket? That was unnecessary.
What?
Was looking-
Yeah, but she played it.
Yeah.
She played it though. She played it. Yeah, she's a little bit frustrated with the opportunities she get and she miss, which I understand.
Good volleying there. Oh, it's a great get.
That's
Oh,
a good shot.
see, that was just not. That was nothing. That was a nothing shot.
Yeah.
She's
nothing.
hitting too many kills, but not into the right areas. That was a good shot.
She escaped this time, but again, like these, I don't like these middle shots at all. No.
The one Georgians are playing these kills, yeah, they're just not.
Just nothing.
She's not hitting through the ball enough, and they're
No.
just not going into the right areas. It's just giving so much time for Dina on the ball.
This,
It's a great lift out. That was a bit better. That's a good shot. That's a good counter.
that's a great
post.
shot. Oh,
See, that
again,
should have been
again,
straight.
again. Oh, she's going in now. Throw. That's a throw. She's pushing it now to the front. Oh yeah.
Someone's shocked it's a stroke.
Yeah, I think they need glasses or something. This is. Yeah, our crowd can be a little bit rowdy sometimes here.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
It's actually not as bad tonight.
Yeah, today it's
quite
okay.
quiet.
Yeah, I've seen them like shout crazy stuff, but
Maybe
today
when
they're
it gets
very
to the
nice.
men's final, they might be a
Yeah,
bit louder.
now they're gonna shout.
Hopefully.
Zina, I feel like she stopped playing to the front. Like
Not
she's
really like that.
Like
You
right
just-
now, she plays, but.
See, that is a great shot.
As I said, she just plays an insane kill. Insane kill.
You jinxed it in a good way. Sorry, I had to take a break there, guys. That was making me laugh.
I'm not. I'm very
It's
serious
his
about
face,
this
it's just your
commentating
face.
job.
He just shaved that beard off.
Yeah, whoever knows me knows that I'm never joking. So I'm a very serious guy.
8-6 lead here for Zina. I haven't heard any yallas yet, though. Yalla, yalla.
I mean, I don't think you're gonna hurt any. I don't believe it. No,
You
she
don't
doesn't.
believe it?
No, she doesn't seem like she's like she's very emotional. She was very content for her age, which is like
Yeah, she's
amazing.
17, I think.
Yeah, and she's very mature.
Great shot.
Yeah.
That's not a let.
Yeah.
What?
No, that's not. That's not a lot. That's not a lot.
That is a harsh decision, in my opinion. I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
that was
not
a
a let.
let. There wasn't enough interference, and I think the ball was just a
No.
bit too good for it to be a let.
Yeah. That's good pressure. Good pressure.
This is a crucial point, this.
Oh yeah.
Very crucial.
I heard some yella from the crowd.
Did you?
Yeah.
See how early the ball has been taken by Zina. She's not letting anything go past her.
Yeah.
That was very impatient. 9-7 lead, that was a big point. George using the towel just to wipe that sweat away. It's not too hot on the court, to be fair. It's like, it is quite air conditioned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's not too
Yeah,
bad.
but still the court is much hotter than the first one. Like
Yeah.
we have court number 1 and number 2 here. Yeah, that's a kind of weird. No, that's not a stroke, but in compared to the LED we saw before, this no LED seems very strange. So
George is not
I
happy
mean,
with
I
that
don't
decision.
wanna put the referees under the bus, but it's just
George again very
It's just
emotional
weird.
there with a come on.
yeah.
Still 2 game balls though for Zina.
Good.
This is a tense rally.
Yeah. Good.
You can feel the tension on the court.
Oh,
It's not a good enough kill.
yeah, that's gonna be
But
stroke.
Ash, she got hit.
It's gonna be stroke.
It's not a stroke. They're playing a left.
Play left? Yeah, that's a stroke.
There's a follow. It's yeah.
So,
But I feel like the shot wasn't.
I mean, but it wasn't
Yeah.
good because she is her. And now, she played a bad shot to the middle. So
George
like-
is just not being patient enough. That's a great shot. Good get from Zina.
yeah,
Her length hitting is just not good enough.
no.
Oh, that was risky.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Good lift. Changing the pace.
I bet you're doing volleys. Like, she's not playing the volleys at all.
Good nice length.
Now that's better. Good, good pickup. Oh.
No luck.
Oh.
Ball is to the right, in my opinion.
Yeah.
She went straight for the player, but the ball is to the right. That was a good decision from the referee, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I can see the no left, yeah. Oh,
Right, Zina took that game. 11-9 from an unforced error from Georgia. That is poor.
Yeah. We're looking for a
2-1 lead.
crucial 4 game.
Yeah, 2-1 lead for Zina now. Georgia really needs to get ahead in the right space and really just stay in the rallies and really rally Zina out of this.
I agree. And if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the chat. We'll try to answer them during the next game. See you soon. Hello everybody, we're back with the 4th game. I think this is going to be very interesting what Georgia is going to change now to kind of get back in the match.
This is a big game. Do you reckon it's going to go to 5, or you think Zina's going to... You said Zina's going to win 3-1.
I said Zina 3-1, so far,
well, my prediction's wrong straight away. I haven't betted any money on this.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
I want to tell all viewers she betted $50.
I didn't bet any money.
Yes, she did.
I don't bet.
She did.
Because I know I'm never going to
As a
win.
PSA player, she agreed to a $50. So if you can
I don't
report,
recall.
everybody report her, okay?
I don't recall this conversation. I don't waste my money like this.
True.
See, she's just going short way too early.
Oh, I heard there was a scream.
Other...
Oh.
I feel like Zina's been doing well though to get this lead in every game, to be honest. In the first game, second game, third game, and even this game, she's getting a good lead.
Yeah. Like start of the games are much better than.
And especially being an underdog, you literally have no pressure on you to win, so you're going to go out there giving your best game.
Yeah.
But then for Georgia, it's just a lot of pressure on her, and Zina has nothing to lose.
Oh,
And she's
that's
playing some good squash, and she's barely made any errors, in my opinion. Whereas Georgia has been playing too many.
Yeah. Oh, there's the great pickups. No, that's a no light, I think. It's a no light. Yeah.
I think it should be a lat at least because of the falling over of the shot.
She was too far. Like I don't know why she stopped. I guess they played a lat.
quick enough to get it anyway. Zena's quick enough to get these balls,
I
but I
know.
think she just stopped because of Georgia falling over. So I think Alette's fair.
Sanola, yeah, she's not asking, so that's good.
Zena's just been putting so much pressure on Georgia. And that's why there's so many errors being hit by Georgia as well. And she just doesn't know what to do because she's such a fast and attacking game
Yeah.
that Zena's playing. And that the fact that she gets everything back as well just puts so much pressure on your opponent. And again, another error.
Yeah.
I feel like because Georgia knows the rallies are going to be long because Zena gets everything back. Georgia just she's just trying to finish the rally because Zena's going to be getting anything back anyways. So she doesn't want to make the rallies long because that's going to be tough on Georgia. And you can see that Zena's fit and quick, so.
Yeah, this is much better. It's like this. Yeah, this is tough. Wow, that's a great pickup. Amazing pickup.
Right shot to change dynamics of the rally, but just clip the tin.
Yeah. So Georgia has to work so hard for equal the point.
Zena's still one point ahead in this game though.
Oh,
She'll take it though.
lucky shot. Yeah.
At least she's smiling about it though, that's good. She knows it's
Yeah.
lucky, but
She has a great attitude.
it's still
about
a
playing.
good point to have on the board.
Oh,
It's a great shot by Zena. Zena's bow just lands so short. It's such a good shot. It really puts a lot of pressure on their opponent.
that's great shot.
That's a great shot by
Oh,
Zena.
was it down? Oh, that looked.
Oh, I thought it was up.
That
I
looked
didn't
up.
quite see, but I
Well,
thought it was good.
I guess not.
I mean, if it was up, it would have been a cracking
looked
shot.
up.
Probably just hit the tin.
And the ref saw it up too.
Yeah, the ref saw it up, but Zena thought it was down.
Yeah.
Good honesty there from
Yeah.
Zena, though.
Great sportsmanship.
It's a good length by Zena. But those bows really put players under pressure.
Oh, that's a great
She
shot.
almost had it though, almost
Yeah.
had that.
Yeah.
That was a bit better of a kill from Georgia there.
Tied for game, 7-6 for Zena. That's a costly mistake at this stage, 8-6.
It's a big point.
Yeah.
Some great length hitting
Yeah.
here from Zena.
Of such Great shot.
She's really pinning her
That's
opponent
so
in the back.
good.
Zina's literally just
Yeah.
pinning her opponent into the back of the court. And when she gets that opportunity, she's really hitting down the ball and hitting a great kill and just putting pressure on Georgia. 9-6 lead in this fourth game. Good length. Pressure. Out.
That's it out. Yeah.
Four match balls for Zina to take this Nash Cup title.
Yeah. And $50 from you. That's a great shot. Oh,
Great get.
Pick up.
Makes the error and Zina wins. Great tournament for Zina. Zina played so well throughout this whole tournament. Congratulations. Zina is the Nash Cup champion. Only 17 years of age.
Yeah, amazing.
Very attacking play from Zina. Some really good shots, really finding those corners well. Next match will be at 8 o'clock. My brother Curtis Malik will be playing against Nathan Lake, and they're both from England, and that'll be at 8 p.m. Canadian time. Eastern time? Yeah.
Yes, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Take care.
yeah, and well done to Zina again.
All right, we've got some warm-up going on here for the finals of the men's the Nash Cup. This is really expected to be, I think, a fantastic match.
Would you say it could be a barn burner?
Yes, I could say it's a barn burner.
I'm a little disappointed that you started the commentary without telling me.
Sorry about that.
Because I had something I wanted to say.
All right. Well, this one here could be a barn burner. What do you think, Jeff?
Well, that's not even what I wanted to say. I had a whole plan. Can I do it?
Yeah, let's just start again.
Well, it all comes down to this, folks. How is that?
That was really good. That was really good.
Thank you.
If anyone's on YouTube listening, that was fantastic.
If anybody is on YouTube listening, Brad and I are entertaining offers for commentary for really any sport, even with backyard wiffle ball baseball. I would do.
I will take Major League Baseball,
okay,
NBA, NHL. I don't really watch much soccer, but I would commentate for that if they asked me to.
I'm willing to take less than Tony Romo.
Yeah.
So Zaina Zain. I want to talk about Zaina Zain for a minute. I didn't hear the commentary during her match. I thought from really like day 2 of the tournament she could win the whole thing.
Me too. Me too.
And you know, she was running away with the match yesterday against Lucy Beecroft. It ended up going 5, and it really looked like Lucy had that one in hand because of how she won the second, the third, and fourth game. And Zaina came back and beat her. So I mean, I don't mean to take anything away from anybody, but I thought that Zaina was going to win 3-0 today.
So I commented here. Andrew Zanata said, "Phenomenal intro, Jeff."
Yeah, thank you.
With 2 exclamation marks.
So
that's quite impressive.
You know, I've been listening to a lot of Chris Collinsworth on Sunday Night Football, and I feel like that's what he would say. So I'm just trying to emulate him.
And actually, someone here in the last match, Joshua Gilbert, comment saying they've been slating Georgia nonstop. If they were her coaches, they'd be terrible coaches. Turns out they're just terrible commentators.
Well, Josh, I think it's Gilbert, by the way.
Gilbert?
Yeah, Joshua Gilbert.
Okay, so we got this match here, and to be frank, I think it's going to be a 5-gamer. I really don't have a pick either way.
Yeah.
I really don't have a lean. Now, Nathan is the more veteran player. He's been here many times. He knows how to play squash, how to construct a rally, how to really go about docking his opponent up or down the court. And I just think that's going to be very key. Now, what's the unknown quantity is that Malik is younger. He's shown himself to be super, super athletic. Not really showing any fatigue at all in any of his matches. Whereas Nathan yesterday looked a little tired. And I also heard on our YouTube chat that he always looks tired in every one of his matches. And he just keeps pulling through.
Well,
so we'll see. It's going to be interesting.
Malik, I thought Malik was going to take the match with Henry Leung yesterday in 3 games. Surprised that it went to 5, and he did pull it out. But he seemed to be, he should have been the fresher player because he hadn't really had any tough matches. So he'll probably have fresher legs than Lake. But Lake showed something against, Edmund Lopez when he looked like he was finished. Yeah. He came out and won it in 5. So he's definitely got another level of fitness when he needs to go and dig deep.
You know, that is the veteran status. That is the experience where even if things aren't feeling 100%, you find a way to win the match. And that just takes time.
So what's your pick?
So I actually am going to pick Malik, despite the fact I think Nathan is a favorite. I'm going to be a bit of a contrarian here.
Okay. I think if it goes 5, Lake loses. So I think Lake's got to win 3-0 or 3-1. Did Jay, I don't know what Jay said about whether or not they've played before.
I don't know either, and I suspect as a countryman they played.
And Nathan won?
Yeah.
Okay. So Malik's young, right?
And that's interesting. So as the older player, the more experienced player, they played before and he's won. That does tip a little bit of the scales towards Nathan.
So if anybody out there is watching and wondering why we're not changing cameras, it's just because we got a full house tonight, and accessing the controls on the cameras is a bit tricky. So we're going to be watching from the backcourt view. You'll just have to rely on the commentary and the descriptions.
In the future, we'll try and do a better job of docking the cameras such that we can get them all lined up correctly.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I always wondered with the rules, like, you know, you can give a letter a stroke, but I've never heard about refs docking a player points.
No, I've never heard that either. Who's docking a player points?
I guess it's just not a rule in squash.
Well, maybe it is. I've heard of a referee docking a player a stroke, but never a point. Like they can't lose a point, but they can give a point to their opponent.
Correct.
By docking the opponent. Sorry, they're docking the one person to give their opponent the point, I think is how it works. Now, that's not the terminology.
No, I don't think that would meet the Webster's definition.
No, I think they just say it's a stroke or a conduct warning.
Alfred Miller says Nathan in 3.
That's
I think you could be right. I think you could be right, Alfred.
yeah, so Alfred Miller, why do you think Nathan in 3? That's a pretty bold claim here. I know, you know, sometimes the crowd wants, of course, a 5-game marathon match. They want to see spectacular squash, but 3-0 is pretty decisive.
That was so tight, I thought it was down.
That is true. I actually thought it was down as well from this angle. You know how old Malik is, by the way?
I don't know offhand, but I'm going to guess he's 20.
No, then why did I ask you?
Well, you didn't know.
Yeah, Mal.
I'm wrong. He's 23.
23.
Yep.
And Nathan?
Oh,
he's closer to 30, isn't he?
yeah, but he's not 30.
He's not 30, no. His body is not broken like mine is. So he can't be 30.
He's actually 30.
Is he 30?
Sorry, Brad, you lose.
Well, then it'll start breaking down next year.
July 3rd.
Alfred said, loved the grit Nathan showed yesterday. Yeah,
No kidding, Alfred.
That's great. Yeah, you're
I think
right.
a lot of people were impressed by that. I don't know. I told him after the match, I don't know where the hell he found that energy to play that 5th game, but.
And if, you know, I think I was also commentating that match. And when he looked injured, he looked hurt.
It was.
I was just kind of calling him out. I said, well, this is probably over. And he just dug in. But every rally, losing points, he looked so pained.
I think he must have looked through the glass, Brad, and saw you commentating and said, I can't let Brad down.
Do you think that's what it was?
It had to have been.
That makes sense.
What a shot.
That was a nice shot. That is a nice shot. Malik really doesn't seem at all phased by playing a more veteran, higher-ranked player. Like
Malik is and he's
taking it to him. He's doing what he needs to do.
He's a very smooth player, smooth mover.
He's a great mover too. He really covers the midcourt well. He volleys well. He steps up in the tee, and he's a fantastic cut on that ball to bring it in short. You can't predict from that same swing if he's going short or deep. Well, that one, unfortunately, heard me talking.
That was uncharacteristic of a player of that caliber.
Yep. And Josh Atwell says Curtis showed a lot of grit yesterday as well. Yeah, he did. He really did. That was a good match.
I think Curtis went in there.
I've also been told that a bit of a celebrity, Ryan K from Toronto, is watching. Ryan, give him a shout out here.
Ryan, your autographed picture is in the mail.
We're actually wondering why you're not on court right now.
All right.
And where that case of
4-3 Malik.
close.
There haven't been any epic rallies to start this match. It's kind of been typical standard stuff.
Yeah, they're feeling each other out. They're getting their pace going, figuring out the length. And this is also where the guys kind of try to get a feel of how's their opponent feeling. How are they moving? Is there any position of the court where they're not moving too well? They're a bit slow to the corner, but they're favoring a leg or an arm.
Yeah.
After a tough tournament like this, you kind of expect that there's something that's not feeling too good.
What a great poach that was.
Wow, he
Malik
got
gets
that.
on it.
That's
a lot of time there for
fantastic
leg.
catch.
Oh, kind of goes for a little half kill.
Jeff, I think I saw you hit like a
I do.
similar post.
I've hit that shot off the frame before.
Yeah.
A few times.
Yeah, it didn't
Very
hit a string
effective.
at all, which is more impressive, I think, than, you know, he used all of his strings for that shot.
Well, one thing I've realized over the years is if you play with the side of the racket, it's a lot more unpredictable.
It really is. Yeah, that's interesting insight there. That was a bad miss there. Going for that nick off the serve. Midway through the game, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't a great serve. He had an opening for it.
Nobody's looking particularly dominant so far.
No, which is good. Which is good in a way. Not for them, of
Good
course.
for the audience, for
Yeah,
sure.
good for the audience.
That was like a half volley.
That's also a bit of a bad miss. Yeah.
Well, he took that on the short hop, and it was almost good.
And you always wonder, too, these guys, they work so hard for every point. Every shot is really difficult. And then sometimes, you know, you just get that brain fart. Or maybe it's just me.
Is that a
and
squash term?
That's a brain fart? Yeah, that's a squash term. Yeah. You hit like just a bad unforced error. You look back on that, you know, afterwards. What was I thinking? Why did I hit that shot?
Right.
Although I think that about most shots.
Well, even the best of us choose the wrong shot probably half the time. Arbus Malik.
Is that Adam Arbus?
No, I think he's assuming that Malik's name is hyphenated, that his last name is actually Arbus Malik.
Oh, okay.
So obviously he's an insider.
Okay, okay.
So Curtis Arbus Malik in 5, okay.
Okay, Emmett 2015. Hope you weren't born in 2015.
Don't know who you are,
Yeah,
Emmett.
YouTube got.
We should be in bed.
Yeah, that's a great time. A little bit loose here on the bench here from Nathan. I'd like to see him tighten it up and get it a bit deeper. A little short.
Oh,
Yeah.
in the nick.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Great shot.
Okay. Emet 2015 says Malik in 5.
Anybody got any wagers on Bet365 or Will Hill?
Is that on? Is that available right now? I don't know if it's on there.
I don't know. Jeremiah knows where to bet on squash.
Well, you can on a 365. I've done it before.
Oh. You don't think the Nash Cup meets their minimum?
Well, maybe not. All I know is every time I've bet on it, I've lost.
You didn't have Tamimi or whoever that was to beat Paul Cole last week?
No, I haven't done it in a few years.
Who was it even? It wasn't even Tamimi, was it?
No, Tamimi,
it was.
sorry, Paul Cole lost to...
I did lose to Tamimi.
Was it Tamimi?
In
Yeah,
Qatar,
it was
yeah.
Tamimi. And
Yeah.
sorry, on the other side of the draw was also quite an upset.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Cruin beat Craig. Was it Cruin?
Yeah, Victor Cruin.
Or did somebody else beat Craig?
I don't know if you've seen him play.
Oh, I
He
can't
is a
remember.
fantastic player.
He's going to be a good one.
I would say he already is a good one. He's
Mm.
going to be an even better one. He's fun to watch. He's a very
The
fun
next
player.
Gaultier?
Hmm.
That's tough to predict.
That's a high bar.
That's a high standard.
I'm sure he would love to do that,
Yes.
and he has the potential. You know, think about Ali Farag went to Harvard, and
Where's Cruin? He also Harvard?
no, wait, where did Cruin go to school?
Craig was Harvard.
Yeah, Farag was Harvard. I forget where Cruin went, but the fact you can do 4 years of school, you know, difficult studying, and come out of that as a pro squash player at a extremely high level is impressive. I really need to question my time at university. I don't know what I accomplished.
Well, you spent some money.
I did spend some money. So we have a question for the audience wondering when this Andrew Zanata is coming to London to play some squash. He's been quite vocal on our chat here. And apparently he's maybe a decent golfer. Not great, but okay golfer. We have a lot of good golf courses here in London, Ontario. Maybe Andrew Zanata would love to play them. So Andrew, if you're listening, come on by, play some squash, play some golf. Maybe we'll teach you a few things. And maybe have a beer or two. Local legend here, Gary Sullivan, said he'd even buy you a couple beers. Although you'd have to share them with Gary, and well, that comes with danger. You might even see Gary sweeping through courts tonight if these guys have a dive or some sweat problems. So far, these guys don't look like they're sweating very much.
Oh, by the way, while we've been chatting, Nathan Lake has a game ball.
Yeah, he's actually just a steadier, and
you didn't come here for squash commentary, folks.
No. Despite the fact it's amazing. Yeah, Lake is he's so steady. He's very steady. Even when he's hitting, you know,
wow, what a finisher!
Or length.
That impresses the crowd.
Yeah.
And Malik is going to go and get some coaching between games.
Malik looked under pressure there. Most of that game, he was under a lot of pressure.
Yes,
he wasn't
Lake
really given in the openings.
Lake controlled those rallies. Well, Brad, how do you feel? We're coming to the end of another Nash Cup. Coming to the end of another long week.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to need a cleanse for about a month after this event.
Okay, we have Mark Brokeman in the chat, who is a pro and was in this tournament. So, Mark, following up on your comment, what do you need to see from Malik to get the players a little bit closer together here?
Or alternatively, what does he see from Nathan that might be giving Malik a lesson? I'd love to hear some comments there around that. And, you know, I actually am inclined to agree right now. Nathan's just looking so steady.
Oh, you know what, Brad? I forgot. I wanted to do an intro at the beginning of this game.
Oh, sorry. Let me just sort of think. Okay, here we start the second game. Jeff, any comments?
Well, we're back. Game 2 of the match, starting here with Nathan Lake up 1-0.
Well, this reporter here just had a beer spilled on his pants by none other than Gary Sullivan. That's better than some stuff in still his pants in the past, so he'll take it.
Lake out to a quick lead here, 1-love.
You know, I always, when Lake's
Great
doing
shot by
before,
Malik. That ball died in the back, right in front of us.
you know, I've said it before, I think, and I'll repeat it again. Lake is your very classic, traditional English-style squash. He does it so well, and it's a very difficult style to beat.
So, like, attack every opening, hit the ball, and that kind of stuff?
No. Yeah, okay. For the people listening, Jeff's laughing here.
That's a little sarcasm.
Yeah.
A little classic Sudhope sarcasm.
Jeff's new to humor, as you may have known from those openings, but he's a good mover. He volleys well. He has fantastic length. Understands the pacing of the ball, when to pick it up, when to be defensive, when to pick up, you know, when to change the height. And he can take it in short. He can attack quite well. But he gives no openings. He's a guy that knows if you want to beat him, you got to put in the effort. You got to go in there for an hour-plus match. It's going to take work.
Malik was a little bit late on that one. That
He
was
was
not
late.
like a crazy tight
Yeah.
shot by Lake.
No.
He came back deep in the court. So there could be a little fatigue.
Could be. He's, you know, he's had some tough matches to get here.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Nathan Lake earlier this week about his training methods, and it's not what you think.
No, just a pack of cigarettes and a case of beer.
Well, and he pulls pickup trucks.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
he finds anybody he knows. Well, he lives in the States, right? So he finds anybody he knows with a pickup truck, but that can't be hard. And he just pulls them,
Like a half ton or quarter ton.
whatever's available.
Wow.
He has his own ropes and chains.
Are we talking like a diesel truck? Because those things can be heavy.
Yeah, the odd diesel.
Just a turbo alone weighs like a quarter ton.
So, you know, it's just, in order to advance in any sport, you got to do stuff everyone else isn't doing, and I guess he's found his niche.
That's a very strange niche, I got to admit. Oh, that's a great shot. So maybe Malik's shirt should get a logo saying "Keep on trucking."
You mean Nathan Lake?
Nathan. Oh, you're talking about Nathan the whole time. Well, that makes more sense. He's a bigger guy. He's a little stronger.
He also lives in the States.
He lives in the States.
Yeah, him
didn't
and
know
Haley,
that.
they live in they work at the University Club in Chicago.
I had no idea.
Not a bad place to work.
I hear that's a fantastic club.
I guess you got to do something to counter balance that deep dish.
Chicago deep dish pizza is amazing. So Malik, just for the record, does not pull pickup trucks.
No, and he'd probably call it a lorry.
Jeff, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
That ball was down. Was that good? No, it
I
was down.
thought
It was
that
down.
was good. I
Yeah.
thought it was good, but hold on. He's walking back. He was all over the place here. No, it was down. I thought it was good from this angle, but no one's questioning it. So we'll go with their judgment. So Jeff, if you were Malik right now, what would you try and do to come back and
Well,
win this
okay,
match?
so I'm not very good. So if I was Malik right now, if I was Malik with my own brain, I would probably start trying to hit winners. I'd probably try to hit everything super tight to the tin, and I'd probably feel a whole bunch of pressure, and every time I volleyed, I'd go in short. That's probably what I would do.
How does that normally work for you?
Depends on how good my opponent is and how fit they are.
Well, I would say most opponents who play this club are better than you.
Okay, so at this level,
Yes.
well, at this level, they're going to jump all over it unless it's perfect, right? So, well, that's what I would do, because right now I see two guys playing a similar style of squash, and Lake's just doing it better. Mind you, Malik's winning this game.
Yep. Which is good to see. He needed a good effort to start.
What we're not seeing, obviously, right now is how fit each guy's, how each guy's feeling, right? How
Oh,
fresh
you
they are.
gotta play
that's
that.
That's a weak ask,
That should not be a stroke.
and they're giving
This
one.
angle, he had all the space to play
Yeah.
it. They're giving a let. Yeah. And to be honest, as a ref here, I would have told Nathan, play that ball in the future. We'll give you a let now.
He even asked late.
Yeah. Next time it's not a let. It's no let.
Well, I don't think Malik has changed much in this game. He's not
No?
really playing that much
Do
different.
you think Nathan maybe changed his game?
I don't.
Because how do you explain the score difference then?
I think just Curtis is playing better.
So he changed his game. Oh.
No, it's just a matter of execution.
Well, that was a great little shot.
Oh, I love those unintentional boasts.
Yeah,
to take
a little-
just enough off the ball.
A little dirty. He was there for the straight drop. My best shots are the unintentional ones.
I was gonna say that's gonna be trouble. It's funny when you play on a court enough, you can kind of tell pretty early if a ball's gonna be a problem.
Well, the metal stripper in the back of our courts are quite legendary now.
It's
amongst
gonna
the
go.
pros.
Oh, okay, he's stretching him.
nice
Okay,
shot.
so Malik didn't stretch out for that ball.
No, and I actually thought he could have.
Yeah.
He could have stretched out for it. And I'm wondering if that was just fatigue or just frustrated that he let it get to that in the first place.
Certainly some frustration there, and he's allowed the game almost get back to 6-all here. So
yeah, that lead is almost evaporated.
Does Malik have any PSA wins that you know of?
I don't know the answer to that.
You know, I wonder. And this is probably the highest dollar value final he's been in.
I don't know about that. We should ask Jay Nash.
Jay would know.
Yeah, he will know for sure, and we'll find out.
You just wonder, like, at what point does that little bit of like nervousness and thinking start to come into the shot selection?
Yeah, but this caliber player,
like Lake,
very good with the draw.
I think Malik's in his own head now. The last 3 points,
yep.
He's kind of reacted. He's looking back at his sister in the stands here, and he's got to regroup. He had a pretty controlling lead here. He was up 6-2, and now he's losing the game. Lake is so fast on the ball. One thing I've noticed since the first day.
And notice how when he gets to the shot, how steady he is. He's so balanced. He's strong. And yeah, and because he's balanced, Gary Sullivan, local legend here, also said his wrist is so powerful when he gets there. He can do anything he wants with that ball.
Well, it makes me wish I had access to camera 3 right now, because we're getting an awesome right wall rally.
Well, we do have access to it. We're just too lazy.
True. That's fair.
Interesting. I like it. I like it.
7-all here.
That was a nice shot. And very gutsy. Very gutsy. I would not have attempted that myself, but also I don't hit winners, which is maybe self-explanatory.
Oh, that's a let. That's a let.
Yeah,
no
that
let.
should be a let. It came out loose. It wasn't that tight.
Lake's giving a very intense look to the referee. I think I agree with him.
I think it should have been a let.
You know,
anyone here listening, what do you think? If you're watching this right now, I just don't understand how that wasn't a let. It wasn't.
When the
a
refs
very
make
tight
these
shot.
decisions, they have to think about what the player has been able to get to so far in the match, right?
And the best thing, the most important thing for a ref is to be consistent. So if you give that a no let, anything similar in the rest of this match has to be a no let. The players will notice that.
Yeah.
Say, okay, fine. That's a no let.
Malik hit a loose forehand there.
Yep.
With a lot of pace, and Lake was all over it and volleyed it.
It was loose. It was short. Look at the bounce. It bounced to the service box. It came off the wall.
I would say, even though it's 8-all, Lake's got the momentum right now in the match.
Yep. And I would say, you know, as Malik, you can't give up this game. Now, that almost seems
That ball might have been down.
It almost seems obvious, but...
You think that was a good get there?
I thought it was a good get. I thought it was fun.
Oh. Gotta be a let. Gotta be a let for safety.
Gotta be a let because he turned on it. That should just be a let.
It's a stroke or a let.
I believe the refs here...
It's a bit of a wild shot.
A let.
Malik doesn't like that it's not a stroke. I think it could have gone either way.
Yeah, it really... That was interesting. Very unique shot.
Oh, a little reverse there, and it works. Great choice by Malik.
So we have a comment here saying, do you think the court will need to be wiped in this match? And if so, will Gary smell the towel? Well, if the court does have to be wiped, Gary will smell the towel. We know that for a fact. I don't know who DCM is, but they know you.
Oh, what a great shot by Nathan. Just nice, gentle touch to put that ball right into the net.
9-9. This is fantastic. I would love to see some extra points here. Both players are just doing extremely well. Like this is a great match.
Great drop
it's nice
there.
And clean too.
Oh,
really
picks it up. That was a pretty good return.
Very few calls. They're playing
clean match.
Interference. That's
they're gonna give a stroke.
That was just a bad drop.
A little bit of profanity from Jen Lehman down the row here, who doesn't seem to like the movement of Lake.
I will talk to the bartenders here and get her cut off. No, she's from Tilsonburg, and they're a little wild there. she thinks it's more of a hootenanny than a hoedown. Well, Malik.
And you got your wish, Brad. We're
Big
going to
point.
extra points.
Jeff Wong says agreed no let, and SquashTV says looked like no let. Second bounce was at Malik's feet. Yep.
You know, I'm a little disappointed by one thing this week, Brad.
I would love to know
I
what that
have
is.
not seen a player hit a ball into one of the towel buckets yet.
And we keep
We've
talking about it.
We've had the buckets hit. We've had them knocked over. We have not had a ball go into the buckets.
And I don't know if it was you and I talking over this week, but those buckets are in such a place that if the ball did go in there, it's a really bad shot. Like, that's a shot we would hit. Not a shot.
Oh,
Wow.
That was a great hold by Malik.
Malik up to 11-10.
Okay, they're in a battle now.
The crowd would love to see this go 1-1.
So I see here Nathan Lake is sponsored by Cotswold Dairy.
Oh, they have the best dairy in town.
In
That's
the
the only dairy I
Cotswolds.
consume. Yeah, Cotswolds. Yeah. Or is it Cotswolds? Best
But
dairy in Cotswolds.
I heard he's kind of looking for a sponsorship from the
Funny story,
Diddley
though.
Squat Shop.
But funny story, he's actually lactose free. He can't even eat the dairy.
This is an incredible rally.
Yeah, this is getting a little.
There's been like 4 or
this is getting
5
a little wild, but
ridiculous
the
shots.
retrievals here from
The
both
crowd
players.
loves the wildness.
And we have people in the front row giving Malik high fives as he walks out.
That was amazing. All right, we're gonna take a quick break here and get some Cotswolds dairy, and we'll be right back. That was fantastic squash. Hope you're all enjoying this as well.
And we're back again for game 3. Gary Sullivan's trying to quiet down the crowd so the players can play in some peace and quiet, but that's not going to happen with this crowd here. Jan Plant shushing the crowd, as she is known to do. So we're tied 1-1 in games here, and you know, what looked like a comeback by Lake, which I think could have ended the match had he won it, is now renewed Malik. And we're basically playing a best of 3 here, folks. What an incredible boast by Lake. He's just pulled out some unbelievably tight shots. Now, based on ranking, because Lake comes in as the #1 seed at 38th in the world, Do you think he needs this win to help his ranking, or do you think making the final? You guys think making Jay would know based on the points, but I have a feeling that making this final is going to help him either way. And another drop shot from the back, forehand drop. What a killer shot! My co-commentator's on his way back. Much appreciated. Okay, thanks. It's not even cold.
Okay, we're back in the next game here. Lake gets an early 2-point lead. Well, Malik just got that one.
We got Broekman here. Lesson avoided. Can keep the checkbook at home. Great stuff. Okay, Broekman, you know, you're probably the most qualified person in the chat. What do you think Curtis needs to do to finish out the match against Nathan? Oh, got a
broken string there.
Gary was so hungry to go on court there.
That was also his last racket. So
not needed, Gary.
He's going to default the match, and I can see it now.
No, I think Malik's he's heading into the pro shop.
Yeah, he's going to restring it. I think they gave him a restringing timeout.
He had his eye on the Cameron Pilly Caracol that we have in there.
Okay. You know, in past years, we've had players break strings, rackets. We had one guy, Asal, who's now one of the top ranked players in the world, accidentally break his eye guards and have to take a 15-minute break.
I heard that sometimes Asal breaks a string when he doesn't even break a string.
No, but they somehow break after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the old wrestling matches when, you know, the Macho Man would have a razor blade and he would all of a sudden be cut after he hit the turnbuckle. It's like,
are you saying the Macho Man, Randy Savage, is not a legitimate wrestler?
oh, I'm saying he was a legitimate professional wrestler.
Wow. I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
God rest his soul.
What a legend. What a legend.
Oh yeah.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Ooh yeah.
So Malik just hit an incredible, like, soft, high length on the left wall that was glued to the wall.
And what I like about Malik too, for a guy, you know, he's a younger guy, he's still newish to the tour, but he knows how to vary the pace. There's a lot of younger guys, especially, you know, they can certainly hit the ball hard, and they hit it hard. Every shot is hard, and that's the solution to any problem, is hit it hard. Malik has a good idea of, oh, you know what, maybe this time I'll vary the pace. I'll take some pace off and let it die in the back.
I'm a little bit surprised by how uneven this match has been in that you'll have a long rally and then you'll have a two-shot rally. You know, there's not been, it's like both guys have the ability to hit winners against the other guy, but like, why didn't Malik go for that ball? Was he wrong-footed?
He was wrong-footed.
Is that a week's worth of squash in his legs?
It might be, yeah. I think he cheated a bit for the straight drop. And that was a very clever shot there by Nathan. Ooh, no let.
Malik's saying he's blocked. I don't think he was blocked.
No let.
If he wanted to show that, he probably should have run into Lake. So Lake's out to a 5-2 lead here in the fourth, 6-2 lead here in the fourth game. It's the same lead Malik had before the comeback started last game.
Interesting observation there. Do you think it's going to happen again? No.
I don't know. Malik's, I think he's either tired or mentally he's a little bit unsure, but...
Well, look at the post he just hit. That wasn't a tired post, but he hit a really loose post. And look at that. That's not fatigue.
So he just conceded a stroke and didn't even try to clear it.
No, that's mental.
And it's 8-2 for Lake.
No matter how tired these guys are, they can hit a good length if they want to.
The Malik supporters in the crowd are, he's gone for the winner off the serve there. So I think he's gone, as Jonah Barrington would say, I think Malik's gone a bit walkabout in this game.
Yeah, and I think he's given this game up and he's going to recoup and go back. Andrew Zanata, I think his name's pronounced here. Love the pro wrestling comment and wants more pro wrestling comments in this chat. And I would just say the best ever was probably The Undertaker. And that's, I don't think that's
right now Nathan Lake's playing Undertaker on Curtis Malik's Nash Cup.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. I like that.
And Gary Sullivan's Paul Bearer. Macho Man, Gary. And that ball's out in the sidewall. Incredible stretch by Malik to hit that ball off the back wall.
Yeah, Scoosh Life here. Scoosh Life. And says rest game. Scoosh Life. I think it's Scoosh Life.
Yeah.
That's how I pronounce it at least.
I think it's Scushalife.
Scushalife? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Scushalife. That was a quick game. That was a quick game.
11-2 Lake. So, a few minutes after Malik takes high fives from the crowd after pulling out a 12-10 win, he's now lost 11-2, and he's got to win the next game to stay alive in this final.
And, you know, that doesn't bode well for him.
I feel like that game started to get away from him early, and something happened. He just, you know, gave up on it a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe he got away from him a little bit, but at the same time, I just think as a younger player, he's a little bit younger, kind of, you have that giant gain, momentum's flowing, you get off the court, and you get back on the court after a break, and you lose that adrenaline in just a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
and I think that's what happened. He came out a little bit flat in the game, and Nathan, again, I said before, more veteran, played this a long time. He was steady. He just like, okay, I lost a game. That's fine.
Right.
I lose many games, but I win more than I lose. And he just went out there doing his game.
The one thing we've seen from Nathan Lake, I think, throughout the week is he plays a pretty consistent game. Like there hasn't really been a lot of up and down. He was tired yesterday against Edmund Lopez, and he dug deep and he won the 5th game. And then we realized how tired Lopez was as well. But throughout the week, like he hasn't been. I haven't really seen him give up on anything. I haven't seen him start trying to go for crazy winners because he's under pressure. He just plays the same style.
And Nathan will make you earn every single point. He doesn't give you a freebie. And we got some comments here. Andrew Zenata says, top 3 wrestlers, Brad, by ranking. Okay, so number 1, Hulk Hogan, obviously. Has to be Hulk Hogan. Number 2, also an obvious, Andre the Giant. I mean, that's got to be obvious. Number 3, I'm going to go a little bit different. I'm going to say Ultimate Warrior.
Okay, I would say my top 3 are Bret the Hitman Hart, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior.
Interesting. So we're not that far off.
Yeah. Did you have Bret Hart in yours?
No, but I think he just made a mistake.
I mean, Macho Man's a close, like he's going to be tied for 3rd, but I just...
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. There you go, Andrew. On to the squad.
So Josh Atwell just says, Curtis loves winning from 2-1 down. He'll come out strong here. I hope so. And you know what the crowd does too? They want to see 5 games.
For the sake of the audience and the club's beer sales, I hope it goes 5 as well.
And for those who don't know, Jeff Tudhope is the manager of the club. So he would love to see more beer sales, despite the fact he's got to clean up our messes the next day.
Oh, no, I'm not cleaning it up.
Well, not like the actual messes.
Right. Well, we're a pretty good membership here. I think everything will be fine. What a great dying length. Now, Malik's upset by that ball dying in the back, but it hit the back, the nick in the back of the court.
Yeah, you can't really be upset about that.
What's to be upset about?
It was a perfectly hit length.
That's what I mean. So he's lost the first point of the game. He's already upset.
Well, you know, he also knows that in this game he's got to come out strong. Now look at where their length is bouncing. Look where Nathan's length is bouncing. It's always past the service box.
Now, would you say like Malik needs to create some pressure? Does he actually need to change things a little bit?
I wouldn't say even create pressure. I think Malik needs to get his length. It's really just about length right now. It's coming up a little bit shorter. So whereas Malik is taking, let's say, 2 steps off the tee, Nathan's 1 to 1.5. Look at that. That was short. I mean, that's overhit. That's unfortunate. But look at that. Past the service box.
Lake seems happy to just rally.
Service box. Yeah, and he is, because he knows his length right now at this point in time is better.
So where would you suggest these guys be trying to bounce the ball? Back of the service box?
Depends on the pace, but generally you want to get your bounce past the service box. So
your first bounce past the back of the service box?
Yeah, generally you do, yeah. And these guys hit it pretty hard, so sometimes it varies a little bit. But Malik's length has been bouncing a little bit higher up on the wall. Sorry, a little bit higher up on the floor.
I actually did not agree with the call from the referee there. I didn't think that was a stroke.
And
I thought
again,
Malik was out of Lake's swing.
2 or 3 in a row shots from Malik that just a little short. So he's not getting Nathan off the tee. And Nathan's so good on the tee.
Nathan looks fresh too.
He looks fresh. so much of this game really just comes down to having good length. And, you know, even someone, you know, who's like, let's say Rami Asher, who's considered one of the best shot makers of all time.
Just
He has phenomenal length.
Watching Lake here, he's playing around interference. He looks really loose. I think he's feeling pretty confident, just based on his movement and the way he's hitting the ball. That was a poor shot, but that's Malik playing the man there. He could have gone around. Are they giving a stroke?
But he also, to be fair, Nathan didn't give him quite enough space. Malik played a little too hard in the body, just to make make a case for the refs and say, hey, I'm trying to make the effort, because he knows these refs want to see effort. Nathan could have given him a little more room. No one's really innocent there. I think that should be a let.
It's been interesting commentating the matches this week because we're watching more, even though it doesn't sound like it all the time, we're watching more closely maybe than we normally do. And I've certainly noticed the difference between what looks like actual interference and created interference, or at least exaggerated interference when players are looking for a stroke. Like,
there's always a little gamesmanship that goes on.
Yeah.
And it happens at every level. I mean, when we play matches,
we see it in our city league.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
We're just less subtle. Let's put it that way. We're a little less subtle.
Right.
Well, that was a great shot, but I mean, it's too little too late. He's down 4-1.
That's probably why he's going for it.
And keep watching his length. His length is not getting deep enough. He's not getting Nathan off the tee. Raise his target on the wall. He's got to raise his length target on the wall just a little bit. That was a little better, but not quite enough. See that? Look at that. Loose. I mean, a little too much there.
Gone for another nick there. Opportunity here.
That was nice. That was a good length.
A nice misdirection there, but Lake was all over it. Now Lake's gone to the body instead of playing the ball.
Here's the problem with the shot, and I always have a problem with repping these kind of positions. He could have gotten the ball. Malik was in the way, but who's in the wrong there?
Why not put your racket out and show that you're trying to get to the ball, but then show the interference as well? At least get a let. That was not a loose enough shot to be a stroke, in my opinion.
It's true, yeah, and it's a very difficult one.
Have they awarded a stroke there?
No, they didn't. I think they may have gave him a let.
I thought it was 1-4.
But it was also, you know, it was a tight-ish drop.
They gave a stroke. They gave a stroke there.
Oh, they gave a stroke?
It's a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah,
with,
I think that's the wrong call. And all respect to the refs, I think they do a great job here. I just don't agree with that.
I think
call.
maybe there was an appeal. Is there an appeal referee up there?
No, I don't think there is.
Malik's asking for that ball to be called out. It was
Malik
in
is
by.
saying the ball was out back there.
It was well in.
Gary? Yeah, members back here watching say it was out. And that's going to be contentious.
What a great shot by Malik. Lake's all over it.
You know, at this point, Malik has to do something.
Malik's rallying now. He's not.
He has to rally.
Trying to force points.
Oh, again.
So Lake's now again played the body.
He's playing the
I
body.
think the referees need to start realizing what's going on here. Lake doesn't need to be playing the man.
No, and that wasn't very dissimilar from the last rally where he got the stroke. And for me, that's a little bit of inconsistency from the refs.
Well, it's a hard job, and none of us would want to be out there having to try and do this.
Oh, it's a really tough job, and having refed hundreds of
I think
matches.
that's a let. I think Lake was a little slow coming off that ball.
He was, yeah, he was. I wonder if that's a sign of the last couple rallies, a few lets.
What I see
is he getting tired?
It seems like, and this has been the consistent all week, as soon as Malik hits a roller off the serve out of the back a little bit.
That was extremely fortunate for Malik.
4-5.
Extremely fortunate.
What I've noticed is as soon as one guy starts to play the body, the other guy does. And then the match gets a lot less smooth.
And that was a bad miss there from Lake as well.
So now I don't know what's going on with Lake. He's gone for a winner off the serve.
Yeah, and really, like, physically, he does not look fatigued like he did yesterday.
Like you were talking about earlier, a lot of it comes down to decisions. And sometimes in the heat of the moment, you think you've got an opening. And
I've made some bad decisions in my life, but, you know. Oh!
I'm not sure how Malik went down.
Gary's
Malik ball
out there.
Gary, okay. You're about to see a star of the national. Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at our resident court cleaner on court. Gary Sullivan has been in the front row at the Nash Cup for about a decade and seems to get the call anytime somebody goes down. I remember in 2017 during the Tom Richards and Joel Macon match, I think Gary had to clean the court so much he was sweating more than the players.
Yeah, they actually had to give him a special mop to get all that sweat up. So Jeff, any predictions right now?
I still think Lake's in control. He's got the lead here. I think Malik's...
he does appear in control. Malik is getting a little bit frantic with his shots. And I'm not sure if frantic is the right word.
So Malik has come from the back left corner, gone to the tee, and then had to go to the front left, while Lake is clearing a shot. I think he created the interference. I understand in that situation there can be, but...
Well, you know what they say, it takes two to tango.
Yeah, I struggle sometimes with situations in squash where the player leaves himself open. Like the player who hits the worst shot leaves himself open to having to go through the opponent to get to the ball. It's like, well,
I agree
you
with
put
that,
yourself in that situation.
You know, I've also come to accept that you're playing squash on the court.
Right.
And these guys are both quite tall. They take up space. And no matter how good you are, where you think your opponent's going to come from, you can't predict everything. You will be in the way. And sometimes to us, it might look like they're doing it intentionally or they're not.
Yeah.
But maybe it is sometimes, but we really can't know.
The Malik fans are pretty vocal in the audience here.
Andrew Zanata says, "At a boy, Gary." And Neoteric says Gary as well with an exclamation mark. I don't know who Neoteric is. Thank you.
Oh, what a shot by Malik.
So nice. That volley, by the way, I love the volley cross-court lob. It's a fantastic shot. When it's done well, take all the pressure off yourself in the rally. It didn't work for him very well here, but it works quite well when it's done.
Dylan Kuchar and Neoteric have both contributed to Gary.
I think Gary is the most popular person, even including the players. So I know the crowd here would love to see a fifth game.
The crowd certainly would.
Yes.
What about you, Brad?
Oh, I would, of course. I still feel like Nathan Lake has a little more control right now.
Well, he's got a 1-point lead. He's 4 points away from winning the Nash Cup. What a great shot that was. So again, no. Lake has gone to the man. They've given a let.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Malik doesn't like it. I can tell you from this angle that I'm at, looking right down the right wall, I think he could have returned the ball. No, I think he could have gotten a racket on that ball.
I think the shot was too. No,
I don't think it was a winner.
So they gave a stroke. They gave a stroke on that, which I think is incorrect.
Okay, well, I think it was a let.
I think that's a wrong call, and that's such a key call right now. I mean, that call right there.
It's a let.
You can see that called no let or stroke, and a third of the crowd here would be upset regardless.
I didn't think Malik's shot was that bad.
It wasn't.
Lake would have had to really stretch out for it, but like.
And Nathan played the body, which that is mitigation. That's a smart thing to do, but the refs should have just maybe given a let to that. Yeah,
in fairness,
the body again. In the body.
In fairness, the referees don't have the angle we have down here, so they are seeing the match differently. So another stroke, so two consecutive.
They might also see things upstairs that we can't see from this angle, which is fair.
That's in fairness, you're right.
Malik is.
Like when you just put 2 out of bounds on the 8th hole and you crush your drive on 9.
Somebody put Malik in the corner. You don't want to do that.
Nobody puts Malik in the corner.
I would love to see that intensity continue, but that's a nice.
Oh, what a great no let. Malik's got to go around and play that
yeah,
ball.
I think they're giving him a no let.
Yeah, he's going for the full angle there.
He could have gone.
That was a good
shot.
length by Lake. It's
Yeah.
going to be match ball here for Lake.
And that right there is a bit of the younger part of squash. A little frustration. He's upset with the refereeing calls.
So Nathan Lake's looking to close out this tournament here.
Rematch ball.
And he hits a post.
And Malik got it.
A shout, a roar from Nathan Lake, the #1 seed, wins the Nash Cup for the first time in quite some time, I think.
For the first time. Fantastic match. You know, Malik is going to be upset. He obviously wanted to perform better. Not that he didn't play well, but he wanted to go 5. He wanted to win it.
Played really well.
So that's another Nash
Okay,
Cup
everybody,
in the
well,
books.
we're going to sign off. That's the end of the 2022 Nash Cup. We thank all of you for joining us all week. And we will be back with 2-man commentary and perhaps another camera for 2023.
Well, Jeff, we do have more cameras here.
Thanks,
We
everybody.
Just didn't use them tonight.
That's right.
All right.
Good night.
Signing off. Stingray Hannibal.
Ron Burgundy.